Hello everyone, this is Tom King and this is your Puerto Rico Energy in 60 seconds. Over the course of this last week, we had a few interesting pieces of information. The Trump administration finally released the next tranche, $8.3 billion, $8.2 billion of money administered through HUD for recovery on the island of Puerto Rico. Curiously, it provided within the guidelines a prohibition on use of the funds for rebuilding the electric grid in Puerto Rico. Yet to hear the bottom of that. I could look at it two ways. I could say, well, this is just short-sighted, or I could look at it and say, well, hooray, the money is going to be used for things that would build up the distributed nature of the energy industry and a much more resilient and positive future. I doubt it's as simple as that. I would note that the expectation is that amongst the funds, there are going to be a release of funds for a program that provides subsidies to distributed solar and storage, maybe other technologies within the poorer segments of residential and small business. This is something that has been planned for a while. We'll see if that comes to pass. And on other news, the Puerto Rico Energy Regulatory Board has issued a number of dates for public hearings, meetings in relation to the Integrated Resources Plan. These start in San Juan on the 11th of February and go over the course of a couple of different weeks in different locations. So progress on the ground, people continue to be rattled, shaken by the earthquakes, and recovery efforts continue. The biggest issue is not so much the power, which has been restored to the whole island and is vulnerable still, but housing for several thousand people whose homes have been damaged too badly to safely live in. This is something where they can answer that with tents right now, but is going to be problematic come May, June, if they're still out of housing when hurricane season arrives. This is Tom King. This is your Puerto Rico Energy in 60 seconds. Thanks.